Right? What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
This is Castro the Bigger Than representing. And you're watching the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show. And they're definitely here to take over the world, so just keep it locked, you hear that?
My baby mother say we left. My baby mother say we left, boy. My baby mother say we left. Yeah, my baby mother say we left, boy. To every girl love 6, yeah. Every girl love 6, boy. And every girl love 6, loyal general, I mean no mix, no. Every girl love 6.
All right.
That's right.
Welcome one and all to the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show. I'm your girl Prestige ATM alongside my co-host
Platinum, the money making machine.
and we are definitely in the building tonight.
Oh, wow.
Send me up a girl a brain, come on.
And of course, you know, we're always concerned about you, hoping that everything is working out well for you, hoping that your weekend went well or is going well, and hope that you will have a productive work week beginning tomorrow, Monday. And the date today is Sunday, April 23rd. So big up to all the Taurus people out there, because I'm a Taurus and it's still my birthday weekend.
Yes.
I celebrated yesterday, which was really my birthday, and it's continuing throughout the entire month. I'm a Taurus.
Taurus. So come in now, drive the car.
I don't like it. All right. And of course, you know I have to. Oh, I could see it tonight.
Where you can see it?
My favorite New York City skyline.
Oh, God.
Last night, oh my gosh, it was invisible. I could not see it based on the weather and the fog and rain and all that stuff. But tonight it's clear as day.
You're killing
Empire State Building is glittering and glowing.
them. You're killing them.
Right. So everything is good. So my spirit is good. I'm upbeat. I had a good rest today. Platinum, how about you?
Well, I have a decent rest. Decent. It was decent.
Right. So tonight you can deliver, you can perform.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop smoke.
Oh boy. Well, you know, of course I always have to let you guys know it's always a pleasure to be interacting with you and conversating, discussing, you know. It's like having some friends out there that some of them we know and some of them we don't.
Yes.
But either way we have a connection with hanging out and talking and discussing important things about life overall, about adults and life.
Wow. That's true.
Right? So tonight, without further ado, let me send a special big up to Aisha out there in Newark, New Jersey.
Yes.
Hi, Aisha. She is a popular viewer, and she looks at all of our content, and she gives her comment, which are very, very good comments. And you know, we appreciate her as well as everybody else out there.
Yeah.
We appreciate all of you. All right.
Yes.
6 stars.
She's from the Thug City.
Huh?
North New Jersey. She's
Yeah.
from the Thug City.
Yeah. Oh boy, be
You think
nice.
she's a
It's
thug?
tough. It's tough.
She's a thug?
No,
Oh.
she's a very, very nice girl.
Yeah, sure. I know I said, hey, Alicia. I'm a tire get flattened. Maybe give me a
Stop discriminating, Platinum. Stop discriminating. All right. So without further ado, let us begin. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a mix up for you tonight, as Jamaicans say.
Yeah.
Mix up. And as Trini say, we have some bacchanal
Canal.
for you tonight.
And where the guy needs them, that's it. Where the guy needs them, that's it.
I don't know.
Oh, God, buddy. This cunt.
Oh,
Can't use cunt.
Oh, wait. That's a curse to them.
All my Guyanese.
Right, and all the Caribbean
okay,
people,
yeah.
Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Grenada, St. Lucia, everybody, globe, in Europe, in Asia, all the continents, South America, North America, and all these different places, you know. Big up Australia, big up everybody. All right, so tonight, I'm dropping the topic.
You want me to read it?
Da-da-da-da-da. And please tell us, what are we discussing tonight?
Are you dating a football coach?
Coach.
Are you? Alright, let me read it. Let me take a sip of my bourbon.
Okay.
I like that little sparkling rum here, you know.
Right.
Turn me on.
Okay, and that's the song is saying, yeah.
That's
Go
the
ahead.
song said, turn me on. And then, you know, they said rum is the new god.
I think it's always been
Yeah,
the
rum
way
is the
people
new guy.
worship and
Yeah.
well, they always considered rum. They call it a spirit, you know.
Yes.
Based on how it deals with the human body.
Woo!
So you know.
And anytime I drink rum, a sexual spirit get into
Oh
me.
gosh,
my
smash
body.
breaks. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's begin the show.
Rum!
If I don't, ladies and gentlemen, if I don't hold this gentleman hand and deter him in the right direction,
Yeah.
all hell break loose inside here. So, Platinum, it's time to begin the show.
All right,
Read the topic again, please.
May I go off track?
Okay.
Get back on track.
Get back on track.
Oh,
All right.
sorry. You see, I smart myself. I'm crazy.
All right, so let's hear.
Are you dating a football coach? Wow. I wonder what that means.
That is what we're dealing with tonight.
Yeah, well.
Are you dating a football coach? I'm going to ask the question again, and you know, people may wonder, what in earth's name are these people talking about? What does he mean? What does she mean about dating a football coach? Woo, ladies and gentlemen, this is primarily steering towards men who have numerous children. Men who have 5, 6, 7, jump into 12, jump into 15.
Yeah.
Some men tell you 21.
No,
You may be surprised a man tell you he has 35 kids.
EXO.
This is pretty much a football team with sideline people sitting by the bench with reserves.
Yeah. So you want to date a man with 9 kids?
Absolutely not. What am I looking for in my life? Torture?
I mean, you take care of the kids, man.
I'm not into this stepmother thing, Platinum. Let that be clear. I am not into this stepmother thing. I love children. I love working with children. But to enter a gentleman's home and just be a stepmom to his children, I cannot participate in that. That is null voided for me.
Yeah.
Right? Oftentimes, society talks about women and them having a lot of children.
Yes. Whoa.
Oftentimes, society, men, this, that, and the third, they would say, you know, a woman is not quality goods anymore once she has all these bunch of kids.
I lie that. That's a lie.
Well, that is a new trend. That is a new term that a lot of men, the new generation of men, that is your old generation.
Yeah, me old generation.
Right?
Yeah.
So just accept it and stay quiet.
No. Why you say that? Hold. No.
We both are.
Me at 25
We would be
still.
considered old generation.
You think so?
Unfortunately, we
Me
have to
still
accept
young.
it.
Me still young.
We try to look young,
Yeah, me have
but
some
we know
spikes
we
in
are
the body.
we are almost close to senior citizens.
Yeah. I drink,
Right?
see me drink every day now. Me try to feel young
Okay.
as possible as me can.
All right. Well, you ain't looking too bad.
Yeah, me not look
let's
bad.
keep it moving.
Sing.
So, we need to make people understand that, hello, it's not just the fact that women having all these children and some men are running and they don't want the responsibility, which I understand, because any man who brings forth a child is his responsibility. That's his taxes that he has to pay to take care of his child or children.
Right.
So I would not disagree that a man should just jump in and a woman demand, despite of what, that, you know, you have to take responsibility and mind these kids. That's the man's decision. He's not supposed to be forced to do that. Right? So I'm supporting it in that aspect.
Yeah.
But at the same token, the men out there who like dropping these children like fruits off a tree, right? And you are boasting and you are happy that you have all these kids. Let me tell you something. From head to toe, Prestige personally wants no part of you. Absolutely not. Because you are bringing too much baggage. You are bringing too much heat. You are bringing too much tension. Right? Plus, these children, depending on the age range, they may be disrespectful. Because oftentimes, Platinum, if you develop a relationship with a gentleman, now we're just speaking about men tonight, eh? We're not discussing the women.
If you develop a relationship with a gentleman.
Yes, Mr. Homophobic.
X me out of that one.
So, usually, excuse me, when women...
Yes. You be like that one. Round of applause.
This boy is so homophobic. homophobic. Is that funny? So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, usually when us women,
Yeah.
speaking in general, well, once it's a part of our culture, because different cultures accept and deal with things differently, and we have to respect that, right? But in this part of the Western world type of culture, with this man having 4 or 5 and an upward bunch of kids, to me personally, that's unacceptable. Now, there are women out there who are fine with it because probably they never had children and they're happy to meet a man that he has children, or maybe she doesn't really want the kids, she don't really like them, but she wants the gentleman, so she has to play it off and she has to force herself to like and accept the kids, right? Either way, you men need to understand that just the same way that you guys look at women with all these kids as baggage, women, we are looking at you, a lot of us, with all those kids that you have as baggage as well. Despite if the children are living with you or they are not living with you, you and these children, it's that package is too big. That package is too huge because as a woman you have to contribute. You may have to contribute financially, or you may have to contribute otherwise physically with taking care and supporting and picking up from school. I don't want them problems, Platinum. I don't want those problems.
You don't want them problems.
I don't want those problems. No. If the gentleman, if he has I don't like men with children, especially if the kids are 18 and up, fine. But the minute a man says to me, he has children and they're under 18, roadrunner.
No, you shouldn't do that.
No. But that's my preference.
You shouldn't do that.
Okay, so tell me
why.
All
right, you know why I'm enough. You're enough to run from man who have kids.
Why?
All right, this is 2023. This is a new generation, new laws, new bipolar or bipolar. New rules, new setting, new everything. What about the EBT card, girl?
Oh gosh, this is where we going.
What about that EBT card?
I don't participate.
You do not want a man that's single, because he's gonna say, "Babes, we can go to the supermarket," and you have to come up with half of the money. When you and this man go to the supermarket, he got 6 kids. They tapped up his EBT card. You pick up what you want, girl. What's wrong with you? I gotta school you to the game. Pick up what you want from the supermarket. You just gonna swipe that EBT card. What? You eat for days.
I'm not interested, Platinum. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you out there who doesn't understand the term EBT, who are living in other parts of the world, it's those government food cards that the government give you to purchase food for people who cannot afford or don't really have sufficient income to feed themselves. So in the United States, they call it in certain states the EBT card.
Right. Government. And ladies, if you're in a foreign country and a man come to your country and he got like 3 kids, hitch on to him, rub his head down, because he got that EBT card, and make sure you ask him, "Are you want government assistance?" Hell yeah, he can pack a barrel and send it to the islands for you.
Wow, so that's a new trick. Well,
of course.
Yes, then by the time we finish with this show tonight, social services will find out what's going on and start cutting people's cards.
No, and that's not my problem. That is none of my problem, because I'm not getting the EBT.
Anyway,
I was trying to get, long way I try to go upon EBT and can't go upon it. Lord God. Me try, fill out the paper. Then deny me. Me fill out again. More free food. I want to. And you can go to McDonald's with EBT,
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Burger King and White Castle. Lord, and Kentucky. Swipe. So you're buying food.
Right. And unhealthy food too, but they don't care.
You can take a girl out. You could take a girl out to one of chain restaurant.
Okay.
And swipe your EBT card.
Wow. Well,
you
listen.
Girl.
Listen.
Eat all you want. EBT.
Boy, it's silly. Anyway, let's get back to the football coaches out there.
Yeah.
Who they have all these bunch of kids, all these set of children. Why are you making all these children number one? And sometimes you have to blame the woman. But sometimes, depending on the man's financial state, you find some women would deliberately become pregnant because they're after the paycheck.
Right.
People don't like to accept it. Some people like to defer from the truth. But a lot of women out there, they do that.
Right. And sometimes it's society. Society said if a man don't have a kid, he's not a man. You're not a man if you don't have a kid.
Okay. All right. So then it's thumbs up. It's like wearing a hat and a crown. If a man, if he has multiple children,
yes,
with different women,
yes,
that is unattractive. That is highly, highly unattractive. It is unattractive to me as well as some women out there to meet a gentleman who has, let's say, 7 children. So you meet him. How many kids do you have? I have 7. He proudly states. How many baby mothers? 5 or 4. Or he might say 7. Each one of them have their own baby mother. I am running for the hills. I don't want any part of that.
It's society. It's society.
No, Platinum. That's a football coach. He has a whole team, and he's going to continue. Depending on his age, he's going to continue making children because they pile them up.
Yeah, but society make them feel like this is a good job you're doing. Wow. When you go to the parties and the Jamaican selector be like, "And the boy now on a picnic, I killed done in for dead."
Wow.
And show him in a gully. Big up the man them we have 4 or 5 kids.
Wow.
Big up the man them we have 10 baby mother. And what time of day in a party? Watch me. One left. One leave the party because you know me now have none. Let me get bullet. Me hear me, Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And the man doing on a picnic. Them just start talk the things them. Yeah, watch me now, little corner.
Yeah. Feeling left out.
I me them attack. I me not feel left out. Me in the thing, but I me them attack. Bullet. Yeah, me Lord God, me I leave.
All right. Well, for me, and as I said, for other women out there, it's very unattractive, especially based on the woman's standards.
Yeah.
Also based on her career choice or what's going on with her or the level of life she's in. If she's very comfortable, her mind is at ease, she's not stressed out. You cannot be dealing with a gentleman that he has all these children, because especially if the woman she has a comfortable setting, a comfortable home and all these things, and he starts coming over, he done check out your place already. From time to time, he's probably, once you start dating and going on for years, you don't know if he's going to move in with you or get married. And then ups and behold, depending on the ages of the children, if he's doing co-parenting and all that, at some point those children have to come to your residence.
Yes, true.
And when these children arrive, depending on their age, depending on their respect, things are going to become chaotic in your home. And then one day he might just say to you, well, so and so, this one mother says that it's time I take her to live with me because she's now 13, 14 and she's giving trouble and the mother can't control anymore. So now I have to take her to see how I could put some mannerisms on her. I am going to be a part of that.
Yes.
And disrespect is going to start occurring in the home. And this is what a lot of women out there are going through. Right? Sometimes you're married to the man already and you have all these kids. Now, I think it's better if the gentleman, maybe you knew the kids when they were little babies or smaller and they grew up with you. Maybe that may work out, although sometimes they still turn around and say, you're not my mother.
Yes,
you can't tell me what to do.
That's right.
After you bathed, fed, help educate, clothed, and pamper and all these things, sometimes that's the reward you get from some of these children.
That's right. That's true.
And then sometimes you have the other portion of children who are very appreciative and they were very grateful to you and they showed it throughout the entirety of their life towards you. Some of them end up taking care of you, but that's a small percentage when it comes to stepchildren.
Yes, true.
Right?
True.
So as I said tonight, we are highly talking to those football coaches out there. And when we say football coaches, we're talking about those men who they have numerous children, right? I know this one gentleman, he has 12.
Wow.
That's what's a football side? How many players? 11? Right? Something to that effect.
Yeah.
So he primarily has a football side with a reserve because he has 12. So he has one reserve sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
And he states that he has 6 different women. Mm-hmm. Well, the baby mothers are six different women. So he may have 2 with one here and 1 with one here, and so he's going. And he said that he's still young because I think he's like 42. and he's still pumping. So he said he's probably going to try to get at least 4 more children before he
What?
locks it off. And mind you, this gentleman, he is not gainfully employed.
Who does that?
This gentleman is not financially stable.
Damn.
But what he does is, and it's a trend, he's seeking and looking for women who are pretty much financially stable.
My friend that. My friend that. Bullet. That's my friend.
And are well off, right? I need to call the cops for you. Are financially stable and well off, and he gets into these women's lives because most of these women, times, a lot of them are lonely.
Yes.
Or maybe they already had children and the children are grown and they left, right? So when a gentleman comes along, they may have a little desperation here and there. You probably have everything going for your life, but you don't have that partner. And you pick up this gentleman. This gentleman expressed, and he stated to you, you have 12 children. You're running into that? Never. That's absolute horror.
Some women like it. Some women fantasize
Yeah,
about
but
it.
that's a package deal because I am going to have to deal with you and all these children. And not just the children, depending on the baby mother's temperament. Because as well, sometimes they don't want the man, they don't want the baby daddy anymore. But the minute they learn that he's in a new relationship, the minute they learn that he's getting married, the minute they learn that he's moving on,
Yes.
all of a sudden they want their baby daddy, or all of a sudden they're causing drama, they're causing havoc, they're calling his phone or your phone, they're showing up unannounced to your house, they're threatening you, they want to approach you in the street, they may meet you in the grocery store, they bump the carts at you. It's all type of stuff that's been going on. So my remedy to avoid and to be peaceful, avoid football coaches, avoid men with a whole bunch of children. Right?
Have you ever seen your baby daddy move on and you call his phone?
No.
You never called his phone?
Well, no, absolutely. I mean, maybe to tell him, maybe to tell him that my daughter needs something, and that's very rare because for the most part she was with me. I was living in one country and he was living in the next.
So
right?
Why didn't you just text him? Text.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't want him. He didn't want me. It's not like we wanted to get back together or anything. We were just on a mutual understanding.
You never think about it?
No, we were young when we became pregnant. We were young, and then things didn't work out, and we moved on.
Okay.
It's that simple.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
But to say harass and threaten the man and show up and go in front of his place and carry on and make noise, no.
You never do that?
No, because that is not my MO, and I'm a matured person.
But you said you was young at the time, so you never.
Well,
show up?
no, because at that time I was living in the US.
Yeah.
And he was living in another country, and then I would visit and take my kid and visit back and forth. At that time we were still rolling, but then as the years started to get lengthy, we decided this wouldn't work out. We go our separate ways, and everybody move on mutually.
So why didn't you just bring him to the States?
Oh gosh, Platinum, you're going through what? Platinum, this is the else can't take with you. You just want to expose all my business
You
to
should
these
have
people
bring him
out
to the
there.
States and make him get an EBT card and a 200 live happily ever after. That's right.
That's what's the worst.
Wow.
But what can I say? It's just pinky.
Yeah, it's just pinky. Yeah.
Right? So the fact of these men having all these children, Platinum, it's distasteful, and I think this comes with immaturity because mature men, they take different approaches. Mature men, they don't handle situations like that. And what's heart-wrenching is a lot of these men who are making all these children, Platinum, they are not gainfully employed. A lot of them don't have any financial stability.
And 9, my brother have, my brother have 9 kids.
Does he work a full-time job?
Of course.
Well, good for him. He's one of the few.
And if you meet him, it look like he don't have any.
Right.
And when he talk to you, woo, your heart just fell.
So that's how we end up getting the 9 kids. Right, because he's smitten these women.
He's
No,
a very
darling.
smooth talker.
No, darling.
And when he smiles,
Yeah.
I don't look at my brother smile.
Right.
But when he smiles to the ladies,
They
just
melt.
Like,
They melt. Right. And he's not the only one. There are a lot
and he used to
of...
play college football, and he was going to go into the NFL.
Right.
So When he tells them that, oh my God.
Wow.
Girl.
So it's that easy.
It's that easy. I wanted to tell him that I was going into the NFL. But I don't have no track record. I can't show them no videos. He can show them videos and all that. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have no proof.
I have no proof. So. I'll be looking at him and say, God damn, you a liar.
Oh my gosh.
I be wanting to do that too.
Right.
But it's not going to work out. His portfolio is not going to work out.
You can't compare.
No.
You can't compare. All right. Right. So back to these men who are sowing their little seeds all over the place.
Yeah.
Your title is football coach. Once you are a man and you have 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 children going down the road, in my opinion, maybe some other people as well, and it's not like you have a set stable family. It's not like you're married to the woman, your wife, you guys have a nice home, and all the children is for both mommy and daddy. Yeah. There is no outside nothing. That I can understand, because you have many, even back in the day, in my grandmother and the days, that's how it was, right?
Yes.
But now it's a bit different. Men are just seeking children as trophies, and like in Africa and certain places, that's their culture. Within the tribes, right? Within tribes and so forth, right? Especially if it's a boy child and all that type of stuff. But we are not in Africa.
No.
Although we are descendants, we are not in Africa. We are in the Western world, right?
Yeah.
And this is ridiculous. Because why is it ridiculous? Platinum, as a woman, you dating a gentleman who have 12, 15, 5, 6, whatever kids. What am I really getting from you? If I'm in a situation, I'm in a jam, and I say, well, hon, this weekend I need to probably buy 4 brand new tires for my vehicle. Each one is like $250 or $350 for a tire. What's that facial expression? That maybe I'm pushing an Audi, right? So I'm I don't know, maybe one tire is 500, I'm just assuming, right? And you have all these kids, these children to feed, if you're feeding them at all. I am going to be set back, because you're going to come up with a story and tell me, oh girl, I can't really provide that right now, you're going to have to wait, but I need my tires now. I have to use my car. And we're in a relationship, and I'm in a financial strain, and I'm trying to depend and lean on you. It's hard. A woman cannot really lean on that type of man, because he's strapped for cash. He's taking care of too many children.
Right.
And sometimes he's not even taking care of them.
And himself.
Oh my. So what that, to me, people might say, oh, she's just focusing on talking about money. Excuse me, hello. Money is a part of life.
That's right.
Money comes like a body part. And if you can understand and accept that, whatever lifestyle you choose to live, that's on you. But not with prestige, honey. No. All right, so let me just jump in here. We have we do a little birthday shout outs, right?
Yeah.
So let me just do a quick birthday shout out here. To this lady, that I think she owes a nice little birthday shout out to. So we are going to take a look. Here we have a birthday shout out, a special birthday shout out going out to Miss Jennifer Roberts in Bridgetown, Barbados. And Miss Roberts, this birthday shout out is coming from the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show. And we are wishing you all the best, and we hope you live to see many, many more. And Prestige always wishes everybody, I hope you live to see 110.
Wow.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Miss Roberts.
Happy birthday.
I want to give a big shout out to Jilly. Jilly Restaurant on Central Avenue.
Not too familiar.
Yeah, right down the street, right there.
Okay.
At the corner. Jilly Restaurant, right across from, I think that's Burger King.
Yeah.
Jilly Restaurant.
Do they look at the show?
Yeah, they watch the show.
Did they subscribe?
I don't know.
Well, you have to make them to subscribe. So, hi, Jilly Restaurant.
Hi, Jilly Restaurant. Happy birthday. Come from Pinky and the Brain Talk
Show, right?
Yes.
So, as well as Miss Jennifer Roberts, again, happy birthday to you. And, of course, on behalf of myself, Prestige ATM, and
Platinum, the Money Making Machine,
we're wishing you a big happy birthday to you.
And to Jilly too. Let's give her a happy birthday.
It's her birthday?
Yeah, it's her birthday.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Oh, so why didn't you tell me that in advance so I could have prepped something?
Just I remember.
Platinum, this is like, wow, your brain always clicking late. Your brain always clicking late. I can't understand this at all.
So happy birthday to Jilly. You want to get a happy birthday next week.
But no, the woman's birthday was this weekend or today.
Yeah.
So you can't do her that.
Happy birthday to Jilly.
Happy birthday, Jilly.
Happy birthday to you.
And wish you the best. Wish
Yes.
you longevity. Let's wish her to live 120.
And she cook some damn good food.
All right. That's what we're talking about.
Yes. So thumbs up to the restaurant. Jilly Restaurant.
Nice. All right. So it's already half time here. Time flies while you're having fun. So what we are taking a look at now is definitely tragic in my opinion, right? Men who have multiple children, and these men are seeking and finding relationships. There are men who are single and take care of their children very well, and they're not necessarily depending on a stepmother or mother to come in. We applaud those men.
Yeah, applaud.
Right?
Round of applause.
Right.
Round of applause.
We are not bashing those, right? Because they take proper care and they do their thing, right? And they're not expecting a woman, as I said, to come in and do this and do that and give that. But for those, the ones out there who are roaming, right? And you're not a big movie star, you're not a big superstar, you don't have that kind of money to render aid in regards of taking proper care.
Yes.
And maybe if you're offshore worker pulling in some big cash and all that stuff, maybe okay, toodaloo to you, good. But still, the fact of just producing all these children, I don't think it's fair. And you can't control people's body and tell them how to live and what to do.
No, you can't.
Right?
You can't,
we cannot do that. But at the same token, pat it down a little bit. How you sweet so? You're the best sweet man in the world.
Of course.
Right? You're the best sweet man in the world. Come on now.
He know what he's giving the ladies.
Eh?
And the ladies know what they're getting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Papa loves.
Prestige probably if you meet that guy and he sweep you off.
No.
But he's not going to tell you yet that he had the kids. He's going to get you pregnant.
No. But then that's terrible. That wouldn't be a good material if you do something that's not good. Regardless if you're fearful. No, be a man and come out and say something to me.
But you're pregnant already.
No, you have to research, man.
And he tell you, oh baby, I got 12 kids.
No.
This is going to make 13.
Wow.
But you're already carrying the child inside your stomach. So,
boy, it's a good analogy, but Platinum, that's very, very disgusting and sickening. And a person who's in a situation that they be stuck. Because now I'm wondering, how would this man be able to provide for my child properly?
EBT?
You're on your EBT card nonsense. Would this man be able to provide for my child properly?
Definitely.
Oh my gosh. But Platinum, as I said before, most of these men, they are not financially stable.
Then he's going to go on government assistance.
Most of these men, they don't really have it like that. They are just pretending and acting. You know how many guys out there driving nice car and danning up and dressing up flashy and flashy and making women believe that so much is going on for them. Some of these guys, they leasing vehicles, they're renting, or they're probably using other vehicles, or maybe the vehicle that they are paying for or trying to pay for, they could barely meet ends. But they know that women are attracted to nice, fast, pretty cars.
That is right. That is right. I did the same goddamn thing too. I borrowed my friend's vehicle and I got caught twice.
Right. So you see? And then you get involved because if your head is not really focused as a female and you're very, very materialistic and this guy rolls up and then you start proceeding and going along with it and then oops, actually found out, oh my, maybe you're done in it already, and then he comes after, as you said, and he says, you know, I have 12 children. You have to interview a gentleman straight up. Me, Papa, it's a resume. You're filling out a resume.
You're going to Google him?
Well, you have to do everything. You have to do your checks. You have to find out. You have to, because it doesn't end well. It doesn't end well because it's not just that, you know, Platinum.
What is it?
It's not so much just the financial aspect. Also, children need individual attention.
And if the kid come out to be retarded? That's another problem.
Well, let's use the term special needs.
Okay.
Because you have to be careful what words you're saying out there to people who may have children like that, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if the child have a special needs, that is even worse.
Yes, that's worse.
Right? Because that's more money. A special needs child requires more money because you have to get expert and the best of every type of care to help this child to grow.
Yeah.
Education wise and health and doctor and all these things. So that's a very valid point.
Yeah, but the government is going to give you money for that child.
Yeah, but Platinum, not everything is the government. You guys need to stop. It's not everything is the government. Once you are depending on the government to do things for you, that means something is going on, something is lacking in your life. A person who is financially stable, who set a proper career and things are going fine for them, you don't need that. Special assistance, these type of things are for people who are low income or don't really have. And I think it's unfair that people who are pretty much well off take advantage of these situations because it makes you look less of a person, right? What status you need or want that you want to go and apply for if you're in a situation you're going to school and you need to finish school and all that, fine. But once you get on your feet as a person, there is no need for you to be using those stuff because you have a job, you have money. Leave that for people who cannot afford or who are really hungry. Because you look like you wear like EBT cards.
Yes,
and you have a full-time job.
I'm not going to lie. It works out for me. I'm not going to lie.
But I mean, it's unfair. And you don't have any children, Platinum.
No, but
so how much food are you eating at home?
I would take a girl that has EBT card over a girl that works.
Oh my, you know, your ambitions, it's very blurry. Something is going on with you. I need to take you to a psychologist. I'm going to get a phone, make a phone call and set you up.
Okay, let's put it like this. We're gonna,
because you need to explain this.
We're gonna tell you the blueprint on this, right? Okay? This is not Jay-Z album, and this is not Eminem album. This is not Born to Kill or Beenie Man album. Marshall Montana album.
Let's hear it.
This is
Platinum album.
Blueprint of why you should take a girl that has EBT over a girl that works.
Let's hear it. Good.
Okay. She's on government's assistance, right? Her rent is cheap, so you don't have to come out your damn pocket. Her light bill is paid for. She's getting the money for the kids. You don't have to give the kids nothing.
Platinum, these things are a system. These things are based on control. Once you're on government assistance for a very, very long time, sometimes it goes generation to generation. And this becomes a control. It's a form and a way of government controlling, having control over your every move. If that's your thing, or if you prefer to have a woman in that type of stance, toodaloo to you. But I don't think that's a great thing for a person to just live their entire life based on the fact because your rent is just $250, you're just gonna struggle on that and just live like that. And because whatever you get is just minimal, you know, they don't really give you a whole bunch of stuff. I believe it's just minimal. So how are you really going to live? What type of life do you want for yourself? What type of comfort do you want for yourself as a person?
You don't want to hear the blueprint. You do not want to hear the blueprint.
Anyway, Platinum,
the blueprint. The kids get free lunch. You don't have to give them no damn lunch money. They got free education. You don't have to do nothing. They get voucher for uniform. You don't have to buy their damn clothes.
Yeah, but that's being dependent. Why you want to have a woman who is highly dependent on a government most of her life? How come are you comfortable with that? What type of man are you? What type of representation? What type of decorum are you exhibiting that you figure more or less that this is fine for you? And I'm not bashing anybody out there, but sometimes you have to pay respect to the standards of unless that's the standards you accept. Right?
Why not?
Those two standards wouldn't blend in.
No. This will blend in.
All right, Platinum.
No, listen. Blueprint is to save your damn money.
And I understand that. But what about just picking up an upstanding woman in the first place who you don't have to go through that and you guys can both balance and live a happy, comfortable life?
Okay, the first thing she's going to want her nails done because she's independent. No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious. You don't want her nails done because she's independent.
What, the woman you pick up?
Yes, the one that's working.
It depends on the type. Yeah,
you have to do something.
So why you want? But what type of man are you that you just want to be with a woman that you don't really have to do much for her?
Now listen, she gonna want her hair done.
Ladies, if you see this gentleman, please run.
She gonna want to go out. She ain't gonna want to go no damn Fridays.
So what,
She don't
Platinum?
wanna
It's a
go to-
relationship.
Huh?
You are very cheap, so you
No,
just
this
don't
is-
want to
no,
spend.
No. This is not spending. Listen, I want you to listen.
Okay, I'm
and take the
listening.
blueprint.
Okay, I don't
Okay?
need a blueprint, but I'm listening.
Listen. First of all, she gonna want her nails done. Okay? She gonna want her hair done, her toe done. She gonna want to sparkle up. She gonna want food in the damn fridge. Right? Then you have to, if she's coming over, you gotta have she gonna want to ride in a Uber car. Okay, she don't want no regular taxi because she's high maintenance.
Well, apparently you are picking up women who don't really balance relationships well, and they're just absorbing you like a sponge and sucking up every life they
No,
can
the
get
one
from
that
you.
at the EBT car said, send a cab for me. And you just send a cab. I'm gonna do my nails later on. She ain't asking you for nothing because the government, you have cash withdrawal from the EBT card.
All right, Platinum. All right, we don't want to pick
So
up
she
too
can
much
do
of
her
that.
nails.
Okay, Platinum.
And she can do her feet.
Okay, Platinum. All right. I am not for it. I'm just for it if a person is trying to go back to school, if a person needs to get on their feet for a little bit and then go out there and get better. I am not for it that person is depending on it for the entire life, and then it goes over to generation to generation. But that's another topic because we're picking up a little too much time just circling on that. We'll discuss that another
All right.
time.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're from the Caribbean, or you're from Africa, or you're from anywhere in the world, and you come into the United States, you will not pick up a girl that works. Pick up a girl that's on EBT.
Oh my, no matter get this. Platinum, that advice weak.
Because you're going to have all them damn kids, and he can't take care of the kids.
Oh my goodness, Platinum, you are
Government
really...
assistant. Let the government take care of them.
Wow.
Bust that nut. Put them on government assistant.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that advice is very, very poor. It's porous. Do not take on Platinum from a place because this is not Platinum. That's not a good image for our show. That is terrible. What you say? No, I'm not laughing. I'm dead serious. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing our missing person segment, and for opening your mouth and talking like that, I'll have you do the segment. Go ahead, tell us.
Oh God, you're wicked, man.
No, let's go quick.
Oh God, Prestige.
That's what- yeah.
I don't want to be a get the rocket. I can't read it up. Prestige, I show me on the other one. You're wicked. All right. We'll take things serious, okay? All right, we're gonna break. You say me have a problem with that word? We're just
Yeah,
gonna
come on,
break
read.
it. We're
Two
gonna
young men,
break
let's
it
go.
down in syllables. Two young men identify as a 23-year-old
Shane Bryan,
otherwise known as Black of the what?
Of Treadlight District.
Treadlight District in Clarendon, and age 29-year-old
Richie Jackson
of Buck Avenue in Maypen
Parish.
mysteriously vanished on Friday, April the 21st, 2023.
All right. See?
All right.
That didn't hurt.
No, I better help me. Can I somebody work? I don't know the carry it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're working with here for Missing Person segment. I located these two gentlemen. It's in Jamaica. Now, we don't want to be biased. We want to be fair. I don't want people stating that when they do their missing person segment, it's just about females. It's just about young girls, blah, blah. So, we decided to highlight these two young men. They are, what you call them, delivery guys. And I think on Friday, they both met up in the district there of, not Clarendon, because one of them, he's from Clarendon. Right?
The two of them, Maypen and Clarendon, are the same thing, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why you're here to clarify,
Yeah,
right?
Clarendon,
So they vanished, and they're looking for them. As I said, they're delivery drivers. They said that they both met up and they jumped on some motorbike and drove away.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, they were never seen. They cannot be found. So now today's Sunday. This happened on the 21st of April. Today is Sunday, April 23rd. So by this time, when I looked at the papers there, they didn't give a report saying they were found because this came out today, right? So look at the gentleman face. Again, we are big supporters. We are against human trafficking, against kidnapping, and against missing persons. So anytime we see, no matter what part of the world, we are going to highlight. Doesn't matter if it's a man, woman, child, right? It's a human life. It's important. hopefully these young men weren't involved in anything, or probably, sometimes people envy or jealous you.
Yes.
And they would hurt people. So we are just assuming, we are not sure because they didn't give much information on what, because police, they are investigating, right? So hopefully, hopefully they're found. But I don't know if it's gonna. You're from Jamaica. What do you think the situation is going to be on that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if people probably envy them.
If they're involved in something.
Them, or could be a setup.
Right.
You understand? When they go to buy a vehicle, you never know.
You never know, right? All right. So I'm going to read it one last time. So in Jamaica, there are 2 young men identified as 23-year-old Shane Bryan, otherwise known as Blacks, of Treadlight District, Clarendon, and 29-year-old Richie Jackson of Fox Avenue in the Maypen Parish. They mysteriously vanished on Friday, April 21st, 2023. So if you're looking at our program here, at any time, and you click on and you see and you watch the entirety and you get to the missing person segment, hopefully, I don't know, maybe you remember human trafficking is a big thing, so you don't, because they human trafficking men also, especially young men, and a lot of times it's for body parts and all these different type of stuff.
True.
So you have to be very, very careful where you're treading and where you're going and who you're dealing with and all this type of stuff. Right? All right.
The first thing you know, you're setting it, though, right?
Yeah, because you want to run your mouth about EBT card.
So when the girl have a look on it now and press it, say, read that. Oh God, the girl will say, what? I'm a going to can't read. You cannot read.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you want to look girl like got EBT.
Oh
You better get out of here.
Oh my gosh.
A girl like see me up on the road. I say, hi, how you doing? I like you. And she go, she have her EBT card. I just push it deep down in her pocket and hide the EBT card. The nigga can't read, but he want to use my damn EBT card. Get out of here.
So if you send you to the machine to use the thing, you can't read it. Or what Oh my gosh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, time is closing on us here. And as we were discussing, men.
Yes.
Are you dating a football coach? We're asking women, if you are with a gentleman and he has a whole bunch of children, lady, madam, miss, you are dating a football coach. Because I don't know how you can be quite comfortable and content with a gentleman with all that bunch of kids. If it's just you and the man and you guys made those children together, I think that's a huge difference. But if it's a gentleman that you picked up and he has all these children, 9, 10, 12, 15, that's danger. It's flashing at you. You need to run.
You need to run.
Right? Because you are going to have to be a part of these children's lives, their mothers' lives. Everybody. It's going to be one big happy family. And depending on, as I said earlier, on the woman's temperament, they may come to your home. They may have a type of attitude, behavior. And you know what some of them do?
What?
The child wouldn't be visiting the dad. But the minute the dad says that he's going out with his new lady this weekend, all of a sudden, hello, phone rings. You need to come and pick up Joshua, or you need to come and pick up the kids. Because I have to do something, or I have to go out, or I have to go to work. They like to interrupt and break up their plans.
Wow.
So then the poor gentleman he will have to tell me, hon, can't go anymore, because I have to go and get the kids. Or if he's living with you, he has to go bring them. Oh, no, Mr. Gentleman, sir. I don't want that worries and that baggage. I never like dating men with children, especially small children. I do not date men with children or small children. If the children are 18 and above, that is fine. They're adults, they're doing their thing. But when the children are small, platinum, it's very, very strenuous. It's a lot. And then every time I going out with you, I want these children in the car with us.
For real, you would date a man that his child is 18 and 19.
Yeah, if they have grown kids, that's okay, and maybe 1 or 2, that's the most. But don't come and tell me, especially the small children thing is a no-no. And I think a lot of women out there would agree with me. A lot of women are running from men who have a whole bunch of small children. Go and find a mother to help you take care of those kids, and decide what you're going to do, or else wrap it up.
Yes.
And stop trying to plant seeds all over the place. Because I think we discussed this in one of our shows the other day. sometimes if you don't let these children know who is who, brothers and sisters end up getting involved with each other.
That's right. True,
because
true,
it's so
true,
much.
True. Do like me, wrap it up.
So you can't be having all these children all over the place. You are you a football coach? That's the question we're asking. Are you running a football team? How much games you're winning? How much games you're losing?
How much money you losing to?
Oh my gosh! So to the woman who appreciate the fact, toodaloo to you.
Toodaloo.
The women who are on my side and we're running, all hell break loose. We don't want no part of that. Toodaloo to us.
That's
But
right.
I want to take a quick. Go ahead. Give your 2 cents. I want to.
All right. So the man that have all them kids,
Excuse me.
and the ones that don't have no kids right now, wrap it up. When you go to the bathroom, look at that condom. Make sure the kids are still in the condom. I said, "Oh, this must be my son. Flush him down the toilet." Because you don't want that extra baggage. You don't want all them kids, and it costs a lot of money. And the child support is real. If you have 9 kids or 12 kids, child support is real. And a lot of people said, "Oh, you don't have no kids because you're running from child support." You're damn right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know of this one person. He kept running around this child support thing for years, and now he celebrates the fact that all his children are grown. And every time he travels, there's some problem in immigration because you know your name is in the system.
Yes.
Every time he get pulled over, everything coming up in the system.
That your old
They arrest you.
Yes.
I want a man with all that stress, and every minute you have to be calling my phone to bail you out because you got caught for child support because you didn't make payments because you were late. And then there are some of those women out there, Platinum, who are going into their purse, their bank account to take out money to give these men to go and cover up their child support issues.
You wouldn't do that?
No,
Oh.
Absolutely not. Do I look
Wow.
stupid to you?
Wow.
I so want a man, Platinum.
What you mean?
Absolutely not. That is not my responsibility. I didn't jump on the woman and jagga. You understand?
Especially if you don't have sex yet, but him just kiss you.
No, I am not stupid.
Him just
I
kiss.
love my money too much to be giving it away.
And you start to sparkling, you see the stars, you see the moon, mwah! And you see everything. You see
Nada.
God and Jesus in everything.
I am not coughing up my money to assist any man to help with his child support issues, Mr. Gentleman. So if the police hold you, figure it out.
A round of applause.
And first of all, I would not be picking up a man who has all his children, especially small. You tell me one is 2, one is 6, one is 15, one is 8, one you have a pair of twins, you never set a triplet. What madness is this? Absolutely not. This, for me personally, there's no way I can have a relationship with a person like that. The relationship can have a lot of issues, a lot of struggles, right? This is my final piece here. It's gonna have a lot of struggles, a lot of issues. We're gonna have a lot of tension, and I don't want that in my life. I appreciate peace. That's one of my most favorite things in life is peace. And I personally don't think I would get peace in my life with a gentleman who he has numerous children. In other words, he is a football coach. All right. So this is our ending here.
Yes.
We are getting ready to disembark. And we hope our advice, our conversation, it provoked somewhere, in somebody's mind or head. And if you're going through this situation, honey, make up your mind. We cannot tell you what to do. We could just give advice.
Yes, that's
but
right.
I think you need to make some stern decisions and, pierce your mind into the fact of, is this something I really want? Because it may start off all nice and dandy and you get married and then whoop, shoot. You said, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
But you saw it coming.
Yes.
But you didn't want to dodge the bullet, right? And I really hope that you make better decisions. And we as women, we need to try our best to make better decisions with men. And a lot of us, myself included in the past, I'm not, I always make sure I include myself. We make some horrible decisions with men. And sometimes people see things and they tell us and we bypass it and we just head on strut in. And then we say, oh, shoot. But it is what it is. Just like some men make bad, wrong decisions with women.
Yes.
People highlighted things to you, but and you kept on trotting.
Yes.
And then you say, oh, shoot. Right? So it's called life.
It's called life.
But as we grow older, we have to learn to make better decisions and have better expectations about what we want. All right?
That's right.
So our plane is landing.
Yes, 747 has landed.
Yeah.
We're about to get on it.
Where are you heading right now?
We're heading to Las Vegas.
You're heading Las Vegas.
Yeah, so tell a friend to subscribe to our channel. Okay? And if you are deaf and you can't hear,
Oh my God.
Prestige is investing in some ear aids.
Oh gosh,
And
always.
if you cannot see, we got some glasses over here for you to see us on the YouTube. And if you're dumb and cannot talk, all thing you need to do is just watch and
Wow.
listen. Okay? And subscribe. So
Wow.
keep it locked.
Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so as always, it's a pleasure. Right? It's always a pleasure to be with you. It's always a pleasure for us to be around and interacting. And,
That's
we
right.
have fun. We have a lot of fun here with you guys, right? So stay positive. Stay positive, stay focused. Because life is very, very short.
That's
We're
right.
here today, gone tomorrow.
Yes.
And this is how things go. I can be sitting here with Platinum and get a call. I'll say, I was just with Platinum last night.
Yeah.
Vice versa, Platinum could be sitting here with me. And then tomorrow he gets a call, Prestige. But this is how life is. And a lot of us, we're getting older. And I think the fact of we know that we can be deceased at any time, sometimes it may scare some of us. Because you could be healthy and well and still become deceased.
Sure.
It's not just about being sick. Right? So this is pretty much what it is, and as always, it's a pleasure. And stay focused, stay positive, as I always say. Know what you want in life. Be aware of your circle. Be aware of the people you involve yourself with. Be aware of the relationships you get involved with. And keep your eye on the prize. Right? There's only so much a person can do when the day comes. But I think for most of us, for all of us, as a human being, the most desirable thing is peace of mind.
Yeah.
But then again, there are some people, peace of mind is not their thing because they're miserable and they want to make other people miserable.
That's
right?
true. That's true. That's
Peace
true.
of mind is not an achievement that they want to have.
Yeah.
But not with me. I know about Platinum, but I love peace of mind.
Me too. I love it.
Love peace of mind, right? Sometimes I think peace of mind is, I like it so much that having a partner, it's kind of struggling for me because I just love my own space.
Yes,
That's another
me too.
topic.
I love my space. And to all the guys out there, keep your eyes on your damn condom.
Right. And
Make sure it don't burst and look for that little juice.
all right. And as we say, keep your mind on money and money on your mind. Prestige,
And Platinum money.
the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show.
My granny ever say I can't, so me up and work all night. So everybody want me know I can't right. Up and work all night. Me not forget them all when me left the starlight. Up and work all night. So everybody want me know I can't right. Up and work all night, all night. Me just a free me million, them on a go and right. Yeah, me just a go and right. My ghost and my holy, all go down. What up?
Yo, Frost, Patriots. We out here. Yo, we out here.